Hey everyone, it's Auspec here. Man, it's been a while since I've spoken on this channel. Probably a good few years since I've done a true update video like this. If you've been following the channel for a while, you probably know I've been uploading a little more recently with the return of Soft Speakers All-Stars. I was mainly just bored with that decision. Yeah. I just wanted to give a quick update video on everything regarding this channel and honestly my creative journey, since this YouTube channel is a big part of that creative journey, you know, Clash for the Trillion and all. Speaking of that, oh, Clash for the Trillion, arguably the main series on this channel that kind of ended prematurely, then almost got a sequel series, which then got canceled because I wasn't motivated to make it, then got a season 2 instead, which I haven't really publicly announced this, but that's pretty much canceled too, because honestly, I wasn't really feeling the story that I had in mind for it. I feel like I kept going back to season 1's story, because personally, that first season, at least when you look at it, like the broad strokes, really had a strong arc going for it. And although it wasn't intended when I first made the show back in 2018, 2020 when it came out, it ultimately, there were so many good ideas I felt went kind of underused. Not just things that happened in the later episodes, you know, which are great, but I felt like I could do a little better with them. But also the earlier ones, you know, ever since from 0B to 3, that kind of era, I was very much in a quantity over quality mindset, which obviously is not good when you're doing a show like this. And then I've also realized that, I mean, as much as I like the results when I do animation, it's just personally not something I see myself doing, you know, for the future. And I thought to myself, what's the main things that I really like doing when taking on CFTT? And I realized I love the art style, as in like the art style that I possess currently. It's evolved over these past 6 years, almost 6 years since I made that original 0A. I don't know how that even happened, but regardless, that and the writing, the story. I mean, obviously, if you rewatch the episodes, they aren't the greatest thing in the world. I'm so proud of them, but they're not the greatest thing in the world. But I have so many ideas that either were underdeveloped or new ideas that came after that I could totally see happening in that season had I made it today. That's a good segue because I'm remaking it today. And this was originally going to be a show. If you keep track of my channel, you saw the community posts saying like, oh, this character is going to be voiced by this person, yada yada. I mean, those roles are still kind of intact, but I don't think, at least for now, I don't think the animated series path is my ideal direction for it creatively. I want to focus on the visuals and the writing entirely. And, you know, what's a kind of medium that is basically just both of those? Okay, it's a comic. You might have seen that coming. CFTT's gonna get a comic, remake, reboot, adaptation thingy. Yeah. They're still gonna be read like episodes, like they'll still be called like episode 1 and stuff, but it'll be a comic now. And this is not like Clash for the Comics where it's like barely a comic, it's like a slideshow object show. But no, this is actual panels and stuff. I'm much better at that kind of stuff now, but experimenting with that especially with my recent comic strip I've been doing, which I'll talk about more later on in this update video. This is completely unscripted. That might have been really obvious, but this is completely unscripted. But yeah, more Clash for the Trillion. I'm revamping the website currently, and I'm also revamping the website currently, and I'm also planning out the comic. It's still that same reboot. It's the same thing, just different medium. But yeah, that's what's new with Clash for the Trillion. You know, that's back. I'll post a update video, or a video specific to Clash for the Trillion later on. You know, get people's attention, something like, I'm turning my old object show into a comic series. Because I am really passionate about that. There's a story there that I feel like is very untapped, but one I really want to dig in and get into. Alright, I've had to re-record this several times because my dog keeps barking, which is kind of fitting because this comic strip is about dogs. If you follow me on literally any other social media platform that is not YouTube, you know what Fluffy Flatmates is. But if you are YouTube exclusive, Fluffy Flatmates is a comic strip I've been making since May, kind of developing since 2023, 2022. It's about 4 anthro canines. I say canines, it's 3 dogs, 1 fox. And they're basically, it's essentially a sitcom kind of thing, your traditional comic strip, you know, relatable day-to-day life combined with wacky, cartoony shenanigans. It's like, you know, it's almost like CFTT is the drama aspect of my writing, and Fluffy Flatmates is my comedy. And I don't express this side of myself on YouTube that much, but I am a big fan of comedy. Some who know me may even say overdo it on the dad jokes a little, although I don't really put that in the comic strip. So those of you who have been following me on my other socials know that I haven't posted any comic strips this year, and that's because for some reason I have no motivation, no spark for that. Don't know when it will come back. Hopefully it does, because I do still love those characters. I still want to do more with them. I'm just not in that spark. That's just how my brain works. I get in a spark every now and again for specific things. That's another good transition, because if you've been following my YouTube, you know what that spark's on right now. Saw Speaker Box's Big Brawl, my little object camp I started like 6 years ago, and if I'm being honest, kind of has no right to still be going on, but it's still going on despite the hiatuses. You know, I just did the season 4 because I was bored. I wanted something to do in my free time when I'm not motivated to do anything else. You know, honestly, it's been fun bringing that back. I mean, every time I bring it back, it's fun. I get in this wild hyperfixation into building that world. It's a world now. If you've seen the sign up video, it's a world now. It's gone from this thing I did in just a day or two, where I was like, oh yeah, do the challenge in 30 minutes. I don't know what was going on in my head in season 1. But hey, season 3 is nearing its tail end. I mean, this is an update video, so I might as well say this. Only 3 more challenges of Saw Speakers All-Stars left, including the one they're doing right now. I don't think anyone's done that challenge yet, but still, I already kind of have the finale planned into that, and I'm considering a follow-up to that. I mean, it's not really a story, I guess. It could be a story. If you want it to be a story, it'll be a story. Nowadays, what I perceive that series as is less of a camp. I mean, obviously it's a camp. If you know what an object show camp is, it's a camp. But I also kind of see it as a way for my viewers to kind of experiment with their writing in a way that they just wouldn't be able to do otherwise. Because if you have these prompts that are kind of really specific and force you to really think, like, how would I do this? Like, there's a recent one I did where it's just like, oh, all the characters are permanently painted a color and it's permanent. How do you get rid of that? And honestly, I'm just excited to see what crazy ways the contestants will do that. Honestly, I feel like what that provides a nice little playground to really get the creative minds flowing. I just think it's, as a creative myself, as an artist, a cartoonist, maybe writer, that's just really cool to me. Yeah, I don't have much else to say. Well, I mean, season 4 is going to be simpler. That's just like text entries only. Just because it's a side thing. It's like, if I'm bored and I don't really want to do anything else, I can just do that on a weekly. Which, it's pretty fun. That's a pretty fun thing. Now let's talk about the other channels. So those of you who are following this channel might not know this, but my second channel that was supposed to be for just silly memes, it kind of has its own fan base. If you remember the game Friday Night Funkin', I kind of had a phase. I'm not really into, like, I mean, once in a while I'll play it, but I'm not really, like, into it anymore. But back when I was into it, I made these, like, hour-long mashups. They got super popular, so there's a fan base for them now. I'm not really doing them anymore. Not for any bad reason, I just don't have that creative spark for them. That's all I have to say about Auspec Tourtle. Yes, that's how it's pronounced, Tourtle. Very weird pronunciation, but how else are you gonna say that? I don't know. This is still unscripted. Big shocker. Auspec Tingles, the other channel. That's the ASMR channel that only has 2 videos, and I haven't posted to it in 2 years. I actually had a lot of fun doing those 2 videos, so more Auspec Tingles soon for the ASMR fans. I don't know if my main channel fans are really into ASMR, but that's there. I know a lot of people have been commenting on that one BFDI ASMR video I made when I was a literal child, asking for 1B. Maybe on that channel, who knows? My dog just started barking, but I'm gonna keep it in, because this time he's not interrupting anything too important. So, say hi to my dog, everyone. Woo! Alright, so that was the update video. I don't know how to end this. More stuff like this soon. Yeah, more stuff on the channel soon. I mean, obviously, besides the Soft Speakers Big Brawl stuff, because I know that's mainly what I've been posting. And also the revival of a series from like 6 years ago. That's probably not continuing. I was just bored that day. Yeah, Auspec, the channel, the guy that barely posts anymore, except for now, apparently. I'm gonna be posting more. In summary, expect Clash for the Trillion to become a comic and me posting constant update videos on that. Expect Fluffy Flatmates sometime. Might do comic dubs for that, actually. And expect more Soft Speaker Boxes Big Brawl and Auspec Tingles and all that. This is just an update video because I feel like making one. I don't know what to end this, so I'm gonna take a card. I have 2017 me. Just copy Dan TDM's thing, so.